All right, guys. I know why you're actually here this time. Your Peugeot doesn't start, does it? Or your Citroën. Have you put a starter motor on and it's still not starting? Or you've tried jump starting it, still not starting? Don't worry, I'm here to help you. This one might be a little bit interesting. So, how we get to this point of diagnosing this car? It's probably similar to yours where it's not starting. But let's get into it, right? So check this out. So if you've got this message, that's the message I'm talking about, which is, as you go to try and start it, absolutely nothing happens. Nothing. See, look, nothing. I'll turn the key, look, just so you can see it. Nothing happens. And now you're going to ask me, what's the cause of this? And can I get this car started? Well, actually, you can. Let me show you how you can get it started, why it's not starting, and then we'll get into it. We'll get this repaired and get this lady back on the road. Stay tuned. And oh yeah, while you're there, hit that like, subscribe, and please drop a comment. It helps get me a bit of exposure because obviously the more I grow, more videos I can do, and more people I'll, to be honest with you, there's a lot of good things I want to do with this channel. So yeah, help a brother out, especially if this helps you. Help me out. Much appreciated. Drop a comment especially, that helps get that algorithm going. Much love, guys. Stay tuned and check this out. So, how are we going to diagnose this issue? Because obviously it's talking about on the dashboard, battery management fault, right? Well, battery fault, whatever. So you're thinking, maybe the battery's low and a jump start will work. Maybe it will. So, get your multimeter. You get your multimeter, put it on. We'll just throw it on volts somewhere, wherever. Get it on volts. See that? It's on volts. That's nice. And then we'll come down to here. Put this into, we'll pop that into there, and we'll just use the engine as a bit of an earth. And we'll see, we've got, you see that in there? Got like 12 volts odd. So we've got power. Well, that's weird. We've got 12 volts. That should start the car, you would think. And especially this one, it's got 12 volts. So now you're probably thinking, is it the starter motor? I mean, it's a good guess, but it maybe not. So what? Another thing you need to check. So now we've got power everywhere. You want to start checking down here on your fuse board. So where you've got, see here, so you've got a main power here, and you've got a main power here. You need to be checking for 12 volts here and here. So let me try and rest you up a bit, so you might be able to see this. So what I'm going to is I'm going to earth off the engine as you do. Let me get my meter in shot as well, so you can see it. So obviously we're going to check it here. So we've got 12 volts. Let me see that. We've got 12 volts here. Oh, we've got 11 odd volt, 12 volts there. That's nice. And you need to see if you've got 12 volts here. So, nothing. So let me go put the key on. There we go, ignition on. Let's try this again. So, ground lead, and we'll go on to here, see what we got. Oh, what's that? 2.9. Oh, now it's gone up to 12, that's weird. Bet the car, oh, it's fluctuating again. That's a bit strange, isn't it? Now if we come up here, onto the top of the fuse board, where have we gone? Here. We're getting very rubbish readings here, hang on, what's going on here? There we go. Back to there. Getting rubbish, there we go. On top of the fuse board, we've got obviously our 11.9 again. And we should have it here. We've got 11.9. So that travels through this battery sensor here, and it comes out of here. That's weird, it's got it now. I bet this car will start now. Let's see if it starts. I bet it'll start now. Something's going on with that. Anyway, that was kind of funny, weren't it? But when I had it yesterday, I was diagnosing it. It was also weren't showing battery charging voltage as well. So, bit annoying. So intermittently, this is failing anyway. So the car's been off the road for almost a week now, and it's just kind of hilarious that I've pressed on it a little bit and it's kind of jumped back to life. But anyway, we're going to change this because this is the known problem. You see it all the time. It's a common problem with these Peugeots, so let's get on with it. Yeah, shall we? Let's go. So I'm going to give you another little tip when you're doing these. Don't forget, get your phone out because you've got a camera on it. Take a picture of where all these wires go because, not being funny, you're better off in case you misplace something. So you get your camera, take a little snapshot of everything. You can see the colours, and there is also, I believe, some of the wires are underneath as well. So you need to be mindful where you can see what's what. So, at least then, you've got a backup, ain't you? And you know what goes where if you mess it up. And it's easy to do. I still take pictures just in case. So, I've got dogs barking in the background. That's helpful, isn't it? That's helpful. Anyway, let's get on with it. Come to think of this, this is missing its battery box for this to lock into. There's normally 2 locking tabs on the bottom of these. You got to pull up and off, but we ain't got them on this one, so we're not going to worry about it. So, as you can imagine, first things first, let's get that disconnected. Just a quick release, get that off, get it out of your way. We're going to take off that and that. I'll try and get you a bit closer so you're close for the journey. And don't lose your bolts either, because you're going to need them. All I'm going to do, just so you know what goes where, because this, again, my little DIY tips, just pop it onto here, see there? And you know where it goes. That can come off now. Those bolts are the same size, so if you get those muddled up, you'll be all right, guys, not to worry about that. And obviously a little plastic tab on the battery sensor clip down here. Take that off, see that? Get that out. Knock that orange tip down, pull that clip back, and she's off. And then you can slide this off, and guess what? Hey presto, we've got action, see that? Get your camera up, see that? We've got action, all the room in the world. So now, you can also take a picture of, see the wires here? We take this off, we're just going to break this off because we don't need it. There you go, see that? Just pulls out. And then you can see here, those are the other ones you've got to take off. It's not so bad really, is it? Nah. Right, let's get this disassembled. I'm going to do the bottom first. And again, I'm going to snap another picture of it because, again, I've got a scatterbrain and, like anybody else, I need to have photographic evidence of this because, yeah, I don't want to mess it up. What goes where and why and how. And then also double check on the back of this one. They've got the same exact fuses. Oh, it's got extras. Look at that. Loads of extras on this one. We only need... We only need the 80, the 40... 30 and the 40cc mine there, the new one. Take all the other ones out. We're going to nick those. We'll keep those as spares though, because they'll come in handy at some point. You never know when you need these fuses. When they blow. Again, apologies about the dogs in the background, but now we're all set up where we need to be now, yeah? See that? Cool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go wire for wire on this, because I'm a bit of a fanny. So I'm going to take my 80 off. I'm going to take all of these off. So now we'll get all of these on first, into our new board.
Pay attention here, guys, watch. I fully muddle up these wires. It's a good thing, take a photograph. It's much needed, it's important, because otherwise I wouldn't have known where they were going. There's the 2 middle wires, they're both the same bloody colour, aren't they? But it's all good, it's all good. Save the day, not a problem. Take a photograph, happy days.
I'm going to double check that I've got these right because I think I may have middled one of these up already. It's quite funny, isn't it? And just check those are correct before we go any further. See, even I muddle things up. It's a bit annoying, isn't it? Okay, so even I muddled that up then. I'm glad I took a picture, but you see, now we're in the right order. That's all the right order. Black was on the end. I had it over here somewhere, black. That was a bit stupid, weren't it? Oh well, we're in the right order now, so we're all good. Good to take a picture. I getting too busy talking to you then, weren't I? See, easily done. There we go. So that's the bottom side done. Obviously we've got to put our new paneling on, which is fine. But yeah, there we go. That's exactly what we're after. So I'm going to get this, shove our paneling back up. It just literally slides in, which is, hang on, I don't want that one. Hang on a minute, we want this one. This one's a nice new fresh one, guys. Nice new and fresh. Right. There we go, that's where we want it, under there like that. There we go. Look at that, lovely. So that's all that fitted. Now, I'm going to advise, because obviously even I mucked that up then, doing 1 wire at a time now, which you can do. So, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to lay them on top of each other, kind of like this. And I'm going to do one at a time. So we're going to take this out here. Take this blue wire out, stick that where it needs to go. Because that was a bit silly, that was. Don't worry about tightening them just yet, just get them loose. And crack them all loose. 40 onto a 40. Oops, seen on this. And 80 onto your 80. Right, now we've got to swap. Okay. And all you got to do then, take your little 20 amp fuse out of there, swap that onto the board. That's a good 20 amp. Slip that into there. Perfect. I'm going to advise them to get a battery case for this actually. Right, now we're all back connected. Shall we see if she starts again? Yeah, she probably will, but obviously that actually is going to need the case. I'm going to recommend that after all. It doesn't matter too much, but actually it actually does, because it needs to sit on that cage, which obviously currently it's not doing, which is a bit annoying. So now we should have no faults in the system now. Look at that, there we go. Starts right up. No more of that fault code that come up, because obviously that was an intermittent issue because of that battery sensor, but I'm going to plug into it, shut down all the fault codes, and it should be good to go. But that's how you cure your non-start on a Peugeot, especially if you've tried a starter, you've tried a battery to no avail. That's what you're going to need more than likely. Just check you've got voltage on that peg, because if you don't have voltage there or you've got very weak voltage, it's probably to do with that. Also, don't forget, clear all those rubbish codes out that you got. See all this? Look at that, all of the codes in there. Because they're probably all related to what was just going on. So yeah, clear them all out, get them gone, and the customer's got a fresh start. Job done, yeah? All right. Much love, guys. Also, now that it's running, you should be actually seeing 14 volts of the battery, because when I had this fault when I had it started, obviously when I jumped the pegs to give it power on the one that didn't have voltage, I wasn't getting battery voltage at the battery. Ah, the dogs again, man, that's really annoying. Oh well. Anyway. Background noise. I like dogs, so it's okay. But yeah, so I wasn't getting that. So now I'll bring you back down here. And now we're getting, I don't know if it will show it. So you see there, we're getting 14 volts now at the battery, and that's on the battery post. So when I did start it yesterday when I was here, I wouldn't get battery voltage there. I'd get battery voltage down to one of the pegs down there on the actual fuse board, but not to the actual battery. So the AA RAC guy said, might be the alternator, which obviously we know it's not, because that's the problem. Anyway, right, I hope this one helped you guys out there, because I know there's going to be a lot of you that have these Citroëns, Peugeots, and you're thinking, someone's put a starter in this, or someone's put an alternator in this, or they changed the grounds and the earths and all that lot, and got nowhere. Check that. Check you've got power on that peg. The bit I showed. Right, so there you have it, guys. That's the Citroën done. Wasn't too bad, was it? Not a bad gig. But anyway, so if you have got this problem, like I said at the start, check for 12 volts on both those pegs where the two wires come up on the bottom of that fuse board. If you ain't got power on that one on the right hand side, probably going to be this battery management unit. And obviously you've got that dodgy light that comes on the dashboard. And anyway, if this did help you in any kind of way, be you DIY, mechanics, whatever, don't forget to drop in the comments. Just, I don't know, say a little thanks, appreciate it. You're a legend, you're the man, you wonky-eyed weirdo mechanic. It's much appreciated. And I will see you guys on the next one. And to all my viewers that are out there, we're almost at 2,000 subs now. If you could give it a bit of a share, it would be much appreciated. I love you all. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Peace.